The Eastern Sierra News brought to you by
T-Bar Social Club, June Lake's newest gathering place, offering June pie, New York-style pizza, and year-round entertainment in a warm, welcoming atmosphere. See you in the loop.
Well, Deb Murphy filed this report for Sierra Wave Media. The Joint Powers Authority, establishing the Eastern Sierra Council of Governments, ESCOG, as a legal entity, got its first test at Monday's Bishop City Council meeting. The document was approved with significant change requested by Council member Stephen Muchevi. With its new status, ESCOG will require funding for administrative staff and other services. Staff costs money, and up until now, those services have rotated among the four entities: Mono and Inyo counties, the town of Mammoth Lakes, and the city of Bishop. Now, the estimated cost for the first year per entity, $16,500. According to ESCOG's staff report, that cost could reach $20,000 to $35,000 per agency as the workload expands. Now, Muchev said, "I'm not sure allocating $20,000 to $35,000 a year to operate is the best thing for Bishop." Bishop's budget is 12% of Mammoth Lakes and Inyo County. Muchev said he wasn't keen on the vagueness of the new authority's game plan either. Bishop's ESCOG representative Karen Schwartz, as well as Inyo County Representative Jeff Griffiths, explained the vagueness was intentional. Griffiths said, "We're dealing with current issues now. We don't know what those issues will be 10 to 15 years down the road." Griffiths also pointed out future grants could cover some of the administrative costs. Now, the one certainty is ESCOG will be dealing with regional issues. Mammoth Lakes Town Council member John Wentworth provided the example of ESCOG's grant application for Proposition 68, the Parks, Environment, and Bonds submitted by Mammoth Lakes on behalf of ESCOG. Another example was air service. ESCOG formed an air service subcommittee that smoothed the way for a regional acceptance of commercial air service in Bishop. Muchevi asked for one addition to the JPA document, that one member from each entity be present to vote on ESCOG decisions. Each of the four government agencies has two representatives on ESCOG, and at the June meeting, neither of the Bishop representatives was present. Now, the Bishop City Council approved the JPA with that caveat. The document still has to go through Mammoth Lakes Town Council and both Inyo County and Mono County Boards of Supervisors. Next ESCOG meeting held Bishop City Council chambers Friday, August 9th. Well, the Mono County Board of Supervisors recently announced the appointment of Stephen Barwick as the new county CAO, replacing Leslie Chapman. The CAO is the Chief Administrative Officer overseeing all county operations in Mono County. News release from Mono County notes that after a nationwide executive search by Protham Company, which received more than 45 resumes for the position, the candidates were narrowed to a short list of finalists. Following an extensive interview process, the Mono board selected Barwick based on his experience, educational background, and employment history. Now, Barwick's most recent employer was the city of Aspen, Colorado, where he served more than 25 years, including 19 years as the city manager. Stephen Barwick starts his new position on September 9th. Deb Murphy also filed this story. Remember Premium Energy Holdings and its wacky pump storage project applications? Bless their hearts, Deb writes. They keep trying and failing. The latest notice from the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, the licensing authority for hydroelectric projects, added to Premium's list of deficient preliminary permit application. The project involved two new dams in the Owens River Gorge in Mono County. List of deficiencies includes the absence of physical composition, dimensions, general configuration, and other information on existing or proposed infrastructure, as well as the same detail on the existing Crowley Lake Reservoir, owned and operated by the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power, which has been proposed as an upper reservoir alternative. Now, assuming Premium can come up with the missing information, the Walnut Company can fill in the blanks and keep this application alive for the time being. Well, in preparation for what is anticipated to be another unpredictable wildfire season, Inyo County Office of Emergency Services like to remind communities We must be diligent in maintaining a level of preparedness, removing weeds, brush, and other dead and dry vegetation from around our homes, properties, and businesses help provide the defensible space that firefighters may need to protect our property. Now, to encourage communities to continue to be proactive in vegetation management, wildfire prevention activities, Inyo County waiving the gate fees for all green waste disposal at all Inyo County landfills this weekend, July 27th and 28th. Now, the gate fees will be waived for green waste only, no mixed loads. Applicable to Inyo County residents only. You should have your ID. Commercial haulers, landscaping contractors not eligible. If you would like to get some more information, free green waste disposal this Saturday and Sunday, Inyo County landfills. Contact 760-873-5577. Well, 2 people from the Cayman Islands were found deceased earlier this week. On July 24th, the Lone Pine coroner made contact with next of kin for both deceased persons, located July 22nd off of Old Spanish Trail, approximately 6 miles southwest of Charleston View. News release from the Inyo County Sheriff's Department notes the female has been identified as Yvonne Blanco, a 69-year-old woman from the Cayman Islands. Male has been identified as her husband, Keith Henderman, a 74-year-old man from the Cayman Islands. On July 22nd, Inyo County Sheriff's deputies, members of MINT, that's the Major Investigations and Narcotics Team, Inyo County District Attorney investigators, and the Lone Pine coroner responded to that remote area off of Old Spanish Trail for a report of 2 deceased persons outside a parked vehicle. The coroner believes the bodies were in this location for approximately 24 hours prior to discovery. Now, investigations confirm that the vehicle was a rental out of Las Vegas, a black 2019 Toyota RAV4. At this time, there is an open investigation in order to determine whether foul play was involved. Both Blanco and Henderman will have forensic autopsies performed in Inyo County, out of Inyo County. If anyone has information that is connected to this case, should contact the Inyo County Sheriff's Office. We'll be back with more news.